Content warning. This is a horror game and not intended for all audience. Please visit our website if you need a specific list of content warnings. This also contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions causes motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues, you can disable them in game's preferences. Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mechamac. This is Let's Play Slay the Princess. In the last episode we got into a fight with the witch. And we've been led into another chapter 3, which is making me wonder that if we choose to get confrontational with the princess, then that's what's going to lead to these extended chapters. Although, I find it hard to see how that could have happened for someone like, for the damsel, but here's my train of thought. We chose to stand against the nightmare, and that broke us until the point that we had to give in to her. So the fact that we also chose to get into a fight with the witch, that might be why we're here for a third chapter. Now, whether that means that I should try to get more third chapters or what, I'm not entirely sure. But hey, it's still going to be fun either way. So yeah, we got choked to death by plants, and Witch said, "I hate you, but I can't wait to do this again." And now, well, we are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, we have no end. Something cold and unnatural sits watching us from beyond the edge. You're not on a path in the woods. You're not a path in the woods. You're not in the... That's not the princess, is it? How many times have you been here? I think this is our third. No wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be.
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
Wait, this is why Tower recognized him. Oh no, is he the princess's ex-boyfriend?
He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
Sure, there's no reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing last time, and that someone got us killed.
That someone was me.
What should we have done? Let you draw things out with all that conniving? Everyone knows a straight fight is best. It's honest.
Ah. And so we're getting an extra voice because we're getting a third time round.
There's no need to bicker about it. I wasn't trying to start anything. I don't mind what happened to us. I kind of like it now that we aren't actively being crushed. Yeah, now that you mention it, this isn't so bad.
And it's not like the fight is what killed us anyway, it was the cabin. No point worrying about who charged who when that place ground us all into paste in the end, the princess included.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
This thing watching us, what is he?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you.
That's not an answer to our question.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
So we really need to stop listening to him, but unfortunately we keep getting You keep getting routed into picking fights with the princess. Go figure.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
I honestly don't. Every time that we do this, we end up acting back at the beginning anyway. Why are you being nice to me? Don't you hate me? Don't we sort of hating me? Don't you hate me? Don't we sort of hate each other?
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
So you aren't. This isn't This isn't in a quiet speaking in to us. This is Princess after we've been utterly mangled by Cabin.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Bury it now before it's too late.
You can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your past.
No, but you can accept when you're wrong.
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us. We just have to find it.
Turn inward and find your freedom.
You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same.
What is he going on about? What does he know about us?
He can't make us quit, no matter how much he tries. He knows that talking's all he can do. Of course he's gonna try and confuse us.
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
There is a place you need to be. You need to find it. I think that you just need to find it.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end. This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
Maybe it's just me, but I can't remember him being quite this antagonistic. Like, yeah, he's tried to get us to kill the princess, and he has flat out said, I hate you that you're dragging out the destruction of the world like this. But I don't think it's ever been as aggressive outside of the first round, is the thing.
All the more reason to keep trying. Come on, we aren't tired yet.
That's right, I know a loser when I see one. Call his bluff.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
I trust you. Find the way out.
You won't find anything. If I have to starve you, if I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
But you do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles, then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness flattening against it.
Move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now.
I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it, and free us all.
Shatter the cage.
No, stop!
His pleas disappear at the sound of breaking glass. For a moment, you and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be.
Job well done, team. Just like I'd planned. Oh, can it? This was all of us, fighting as one.
Is this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful.
And then it's gone.
Where did it go? Why is everything so cold?
You never get the chance to answer her. You turn to see her gone behind you. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get
It
scared.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Finally. We're going places.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The remains you've unraveled. I guess the reflections are based on the route rather than the number of times you've gone through them. Okay, find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. She's a tree now. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me? Oh, we're starting to get meta now.
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There's trees and stars, there are people, I think. At least there's supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think anything out there is real? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Because of that, nothing can't exist. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart. Do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for.
Okay, good to know. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Oh. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I know for a fact. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. When I find him, you and I are going to have answers. When I find him, I'm going to kill him. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. I think answers is what we need the most.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
How many more vessels do you need?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Ooh. So this is going to be the last route, even though there's still plenty of dialogue choices we could make. Huh. I'll have to think about which one I want that to be, though. This is going to go the same way as usual. But is there anything you'd like me to bring you? Of course not.
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring networked wild to her, a curious
You're
and
on a
beautiful
path
heart.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We've heard this one before, and I did say that I'd call this one early when we get to the start of the loop, so... yeah, until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around.